Hello guys, in this video I will show you how to boost FPS, lower input delay and lower ping in every game. Work on Windows 10, Windows 11, and application is free and whole pack is free. And using this tool and registry files you will really improve your FPS and lower your input delay. So download this in description. After download this folder, Tor FPS and latency boost, you can see free folders, CMD, and disable visual effects and Tor booster. So we can start with GPU, and here is optimize AMD and optimize NVIDIA drivers. If you have AMD GPU, run this script and don't run this. If you have NVIDIA, run this and not this. I have NVIDIA GPU, so I'll run this. And we can go to another folder, which is exmtweaks. Here you need to select your RAM. So for example, if you have 8 gigabits, run this. If you have 64 gigabits, run this. If you don't know which RAM you have, right click here, click Task Manager, Performance, Memory, and here is how much gigabits RAM you have. I have 8, so I'll run this. Now go to Rec. Here is disable background applications, which you can disable manually, but this is better. And these have really good performance boost, and also it lower input delay because you don't need running too many applications on background. Okay, disable game bar. Yes, okay, game bar, no one use it and it hurt your FPS, so don't use it. Disable OneDrive synchronization. You can, if you use OneDrive, don't run this, but probably you don't use OneDrive, so run this script. Now we start with BCD edit tweaks, and these tweaks are optimize our performance and latency and increase lower boot time, so this is really useful. And after here you see press any key to continue, click enter and it will hide, and this main it's applied. Go to disable visual effects and here click custom and uncheck every these boxes and use it like me. You can also use only this if you want to maximum performance, but yeah, you can use only these two, but others you can disable and you will don't see any changes in visuals. But I recommend you can try this for maximum performance. If you want a little bit more quality, use the settings I showed before this. And we can also run it again. Go to advanced and click here adjust best performance of, and here programs or background services. Click on programs because it will make your application run on foreground and it will boost your FPS. Virtual memory, here I recommend you click change, uncheck this, go to your drive, I use C, and go to custom size, and here write your RAM so in megabits. So I have 8 gigabits, so I'll write 8000 megabits, and here just write the same, or you can increase it, so use 16, but I recommend using 8 because it's better, and click set. For other disks I recommend you no paging file. Now click OK, and here it right we need to restore PC to take effect, but we will do it after we do everything. So click OK and go to data execution prevention and check this, the first one. If you have selected this, click this, and now click apply and OK. Tor booster, run as administrator, and we can see this application. This is really simple, but it can have really good impact on your input delay. Repeat rate, I recommend you try 150 and repeat rate 10. Now go to search and you can test your writing. So for example, you can have it fast, but you need to click apply. So here I recommend 150 and here like 10 or 15, but really I recommend testing, so I write 10 here, click apply, you can see it will write done, and I need to test the settings. Okay, for every computer it can be different, but this feel best for me. 150 and 25. You can try this or you can try another, and every time click apply. Performance delay, this means in which time your computer can improve performance of your PC. So here is 10 modes, but this is like 10 seconds and this is 0, but I still recommend using it on 1 because on 0 it can be disabled and it can disable your CPU turbo. So set 1 priority threshold, and this here it's bugged because for some reason, but because I've tweaked PC, so maybe that's why. But you should have here the settings, and I recommend you just max it here. Just set it here. Now we'll go to dynamic performance update, and I recommend you uncheck this because this will, if you have it enabled, it means your performance will update in dynamic. So not in this in 1 second, but dynamically, so it can be 5, 10. I recommend using 1 and uncheck this. Fix latency, this applies some latency tweaks to get lowest latency. Prefer low delay, definitely check it, it don't hurt your performance, only maybe a few FPS drop, but the input delay is really good. And here we need to select which one we use. Hex 16 means smoother gameplay and worse input delay. Hex 2A mean lowest latency, lowest input delay, and worse FPS. So if you prefer FPS, check this. If you prefer latency, check this. I will do FPS now, so I will do 16. Now click apply, you can see done, and click OK. Now we can close this application and go to device manager. In device manager, find your network adapter. This is mine for Ethernet. Right click, click properties, go to power management and make sure this is unchecked. Do the same with your USB power management and make sure this is unchecked. Now go to system devices and find high precision event timer. Right click it like this and click disable device. After you will see here enable device and it will look like this. Do it on high precision event timer, also composite bus emulator, Microsoft System Management BIOS driver, and all which have these icons. Right click on them and click disable device. So you can stop this video and make sure make disabling them. Close this and right click, go to display settings. Here go to advanced display settings. Click here, display adapter properties for display 1. Go to monitor and here make sure you selected the highest number for most smoother game. Now go back, scroll down and click graphics settings. Here make sure this is checked. Go to home, go to system, go to notifications and uncheck this. Focus assist, disable everything and click off. Go to storage and don't enable storage sense because it don't have good impact on our performance and it can only force it. But you can also test it, so if it will work better for you, make sure it's checked, but for me it really lowering my FPS, so I have it off. Go to home, go to gaming, game bar is disabled, game mode is also disabled, don't make it enabled and disable it. And now the biggest FPS boost and lowest input delay you can get only with this application, which is named Elysium V2. Here you can read what's about the Elysium performance. Here you can have a lot of tweaks. Also you can set the settings, latency, experimental tweaks, and here go to full optimization. Here is like 2500 tweaks. Also game mode, and this application is really one of the best applications you can get, and also it's working on update, so 2.1 soon. And here is also overclock mic monitor, which you can get more hertz of your monitor BIOS tweaks and custom power plan. So I recommend you go to description and check this tool. I hope you guys like this video and wait for my another video. Bye.